Hey, Naldo, did you know that Mario wanted to get a man cave, but he didn't have mushroom?
Oh,
Let's
good
get the
grief.
show
Oh,
rolling.
gosh.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of FYC Film Review. I'm your host, Gagne, with me, my partner, the Super Naldo.
What's
What's
up,
up, buddy?
buddy? How's it going, everyone? That was a good one. That was a really
That
clever
was a
one,
pretty
by
good
the
one.
way. That was so for everybody. I don't know what he's gonna say, so it's always shocking and intriguing, and sometimes really cringy. So just letting everybody, I have no idea what he's gonna come up with. So just letting you know
That's what they call it,
what's going
cold
on,
open in the
everyone.
industry. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, doing well. Another 2023 movie we're
Whew,
doing, and
look at us.
this is right down our neighborhood because we grew up with this stuff. This movie
Yes.
is Super Mario Brothers movie, rated PG. It just came out this year, and my gosh, I got lots to say about this. I'm gonna let you go first.
All right. So I didn't love this movie, but there were things
Oh,
I liked. Let's get into what I liked. Behind you, the Rainbow Road Warrior scene was fantastic. I love to be able to see Mario Kart on the big screen. Um, love that. I mean, all of the nostalgia and Easter eggs and
uh-huh.
things that they do in this movie, it's like very well executed. The animation, it's on point. The opening scene where it's a side scroll and they're going through New York, awesome. But I felt like after that nostalgia aspect wears off, it just wasn't great. I loved Bowser. I think
Okay.
Illumination's a great animation company. I just think the we'll get into what I think about what I didn't like. But those are the things that I liked about it. Those are the things that I think were really strong in the movie. What about you? What did you like about it?
My goodness, man, from the opening scene of the Nintendo logo and the 8-bit characters coming up on the screen, I got goosebumps. I had a smile on my face, and I said, yes, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Finally, a good Super Mario Brothers movie. We're finally getting a very good one. I thought the casting, the voices were on point. I really did. At first, I thought Chris Pratt was gonna be like, oh man, I'm not sure, but holy smokes, all the voices in this was just fantastic. Even Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong was brilliant. I thought it was brilliant. It looks great. The colors are just on point. I wish this had come out in 3D. I don't know if it did or
Hmm.
not, but my goodness, I wish I would have seen this in 3D. I just, to me, everything hit on point. There's little things that we'll talk about that I didn't like, but my goodness, from start to finish, smile on my face. The music in this, even the 80s music that was in this, was just on point. This is how you do an animated movie. I'm talking to you, Disney. This is how you do a good family animated movie that brings all these nostalgic feelings back from your childhood. I'm done. I need a cigarette. I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke.
That's excellent, man. Those plumbers really just nailed you and
Yeah.
gave you what you wanted. I will say what I didn't like now. I You hit on all the characters. I would completely disagree, and that's one of my biggest problems with this. Beyond Bowser, like I don't love any of the characters.
Wow.
Cranky Kong is awful.
It's Fred
Awful
Armisen,
character.
man.
I love Fred Armisen. He's fantastic, but that
Okay.
character was so obnoxious that I wanted to mute the TV every time he came on. Um, I didn't
Ah,
love the fact that like the DK fight, the Mario and Donkey Kong fight, like meant nothing because the entire Kong nation doesn't even make it to the end of the movie. So it's like, what did they have to fight for? Well, you can have my army if you beat me. I was surprised none of them make it. So like Seth Rogen's fine, but he's Seth Rogen. He's not doing anything that he hasn't done in every other voice acting animation movie that he's done. He's done it better in other movies, in my opinion. So some of the characters I just thought were kind of weak, honestly.
okay.
Like I loved Bowser, but beyond that, I just found myself like Peach. I could have done without her. Like I wouldn't even need a Peach in this movie, honestly. Like it at some point becomes too many characters to throw in just to be like, ooh, that's that person. Ooh, that's that person. That I
Okay.
just felt that it felt flat and kind of generic by the end of it.
Okay. All right. The battle between Donkey Kong and Mario, Super Smash Brothers, man. It
Yep.
was fantastic. He turned
Yep.
into Mario Cat. He
Yeah.
turned into freaking Mario Cat,
Yeah.
man. Um, man, I just sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth, man, because I don't have a whole lot of gripe with this movie. I got a few things. One of my biggest gripe was I didn't get enough Luigi Player 2 in this movie because he's the one that needed saving, right? It wasn't Princess Peach anymore. It was Luigi that needed saving. Okay, I get it. You know, it's not going all, you know, crazy woke some of these other movies. And I totally get it because Peach is such a main character now and she does her own thing. I just wish we got more Luigi, but that fight scene at the end when Mario and Luigi get the stars and they pump up and they become invincible and you hear the music, I had goosebumps. I was cheering. I was like, yes, I have nothing but good things about this movie, man. I'm so glad we got this movie. It's about time we got a good movie because I can't. The last Super Mario Brother movie that we got in the 90s with, who was it? Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
Yeah, it wasn't very good at all. So those are my few gripes about it. I wish that the Mario Kart scene was a little bit more true to the video game. But because it wasn't, you know, he gets in another card and they're fighting the Goombas.
Yeah.
Goombas. Other than that, I'm excited for part 2 because we get Yoshi. So we're gonna get Yoshi in this.
I guess it was
credit. Did you?
I did not know. I was in full disclosure, I watched this on the plane, maybe not the best, you know, watching in a little box with headphones on. But I just, I wasn't engaged enough to stick around for the post-credit scene. I know it was successful enough that it was inevitable that we're going to get a sequel. But all in all, I'm going to say hot take here. I enjoy the 90s one way better.
Okay, I'm ready to rate. You're ridiculous. All right.
Let's take the shrooms and say how many we would and rate this bad boy. What do you got, man? Start us off. It's going to be high. I know. You love it.
It is going to be high. I'm going to go with a 4. 4 mushrooms from me. 4 mushrooms from the Mushroom Kingdom. I really love this movie. I think it's the best animated movie of the year. Maybe even one of the best movies of the year for me. It just hit all the right notes, that nostalgia feeling. If you come at me with nostalgia and you do it right, like Maverick, holy smokes, you're gonna get my vote all the time. And this one just it hit all the right cylinders. Again, like a few things, like I said, not enough Player 2 for me, but I'm sure they'll rectify that one in the next one. So 4 mushrooms for me. I loved it.
Love that, man. Love that for you. It fell a little flat for me, as I said. I'm gonna go with 2.5 mushrooms.
Gosh,
I just didn't love it. And while I think the animation is on point and helps get the Mario world on screen way better than the 90s one did, I just thought the story was kind of weak. So
all right. You have your right to your own opinions, even if they are wrong, right? Yeah,
yep.
It's okay.
You know what? I'm gonna give it another shot. I'll take some power-ups and I'll give it a shot on the big screen at home, and maybe the nostalgia bug will kick in a little bit better for next time.
I love it. Okay, you do that.
We thank you, everyone, for considering watching Super Mario, for watching our show, and for being FYC film review fans. Let us know what you think of the movie, the show, the review, my so low score. And we'll catch you next time. I've been your host, Gagne, with me, my partner, Naldo.
Have a good one, everybody. He's wrong. I'm right. Go watch it.
Bye.